Hi guys, it's Sam, zookeeper and prehistoric expert here at Wild Zoological Park. Posted our first video not too long ago featuring some of our fossils over here on our left hand side, examples being our Smilodon, Mosasaur and our Deinonychus claw. However, today we're going to show you some more species and specimens of fossils that we have here at the zoo. The smallest fossil in our collection here, this is a tooth from a flying reptile, also known as a pterosaur. These guys weren't actually dinosaurs. When they say pterosaur, pterosaurs are not dinosaurs, they're actually just a species of flying reptiles. Even though most people tend to think they are dinosaurs, they're actually not. Again, a flying species of reptile. This in particular fossil itself is from a pterosaur known as Rhamphorhynchus. So one of the largest species of pterosaur that would have been flying around in the Cretaceous period would be a species known as Quetzalcoatlus. Again, a very big fancy word for an animal, but those guys, imagine an animal the size of a bus with a set of wings being able to fly around. An absolutely ginormous species. We're now going to show you two species of actual species of dinosaur that we have here at the zoo. One is actually my favourite, hence my little badge. So this specimen here again is from a Triceratops. So this guy would have been living 165 million years ago in the late Cretaceous. Very commonly known, these guys would have been living in the same area at the same time as Tyrannosaurus rex. So T-Rex and Triceratops would be in direct competition with each other, and of course probably one of its favourite foods. Of course, Triceratops being a herbivore, eating nothing but plant matter, and again T-Rex probably being one of the most famous species of carnivore living in North America in the late Cretaceous period. Triceratops' teeth were not your stereotypical type of teeth or tooth. They were essentially a very large battery. Imagine a very large singular tooth inside the animal's mouth, essentially. Essentially what they would do, they would grind those teeth together in order to grind up vegetation in able to consume and eat that food. And going on to our next species here, guys, this is actually a tooth from a dinosaur known as Spinosaurus. Made relatively famous recently. These guys actually featured in the most recent Jurassic World film as one of the big baddies. But Spinosaurus, again, would have been living in the late Jurassic period. And the fun thing about Spinosaurus, they're an amphibious dinosaur. So they'd be living in and out of the rivers and waterways out in North Africa, where they would have come from. And you can see from this tooth in particular, Spinosaurus was a specialist hunter. Would have mainly been a pescatarian, eating a diet of solely fish out in North Africa in the late Jurassic period. And again, this tooth specially designed for that, most commonly eating a fish known as a sawtooth fish. And then going on to our last specimen that we have here for you today, guys. Some of you may be looking at this one and thinking that it may just be a common shark tooth. But in fact, this shark tooth in particular came from a species known as Megalodon. Megalodon was one of the largest sharks to have ever lived, and it was feeding on, again, mainly fish, but of course fish according to its size. Imagine the shark the size of a small whale. So again, a very large predatory shark. A good majority of our oceans on planet Earth are still not widely discovered or even explored. So there are people to think that Megalodon may still be alive somewhere. But in fact, again, Megalodon has not been seen now for a very, very long time. And again, it's a theory that it died out roughly around about 50 to 150 million years ago. And the main reason for it going extinct was because of changing temperatures in the oceans. Of course, if the Megalodon can only eat or can only live in certain temperatures, of course, this type of food that it will be eating will be living in those water temperatures as well. And of course, if it loses its food source, it then won't be able to eat. And again, that's only just a theory. I mean, I do hope that Megalodon doesn't still exist today, otherwise we'd have a real live Jaws on our hands. So there, guys, that was just another brief overview of some more of our prehistoric species that we have here at the zoo. Please come on by and actually visit us. You can see them in person, all, not just the ones we've mentioned today, but again the ones we've mentioned before in my previous video. That's also on our YouTube channel if you want to check that out. But again, you'll be able to see these amazing fossils in person. Again, come and please see us here at Wild Zoological Park. And not only just these do we have these fossils, we also have, of course, our wild world of dinosaurs as well. So hopefully see you soon, guys. Thank you very much.